Welcome back to the Technomentalist channel. Today we'll be talking about AJAX or AJAX Acquisition Corp. AJAX is a SPAC or a Special Purpose Acquisition Company. SPACs are companies with no commercial operations. They're formed to go to IPO, raise money with the purpose of acquiring an existing company. SPACs are also known as blank check companies. AJAX started operations October 28, 2020. So they've had time to go and look for an acquisition, search for the right fit, and make an announcement. AJAX was quite successful in raising $750 million with their IPO, a substantial amount. This company has been flying under the radar given that they have a superstar management team and board. Starting with Kevin Systrom, he was a co-founder of Instagram and former CEO. What a pedigree. Jim McKelvey was a co-founder of Square and is still involved with the company. Anne Wojcicki founded 23andMe, a very successful DNA and genetics company. Steve Ells was the founder of Chipotle Restaurants and former CEO. The returns under him were phenomenal. This board of directors is the dream team. It's like the Shark Tank of SPACs to me. Their CEO was Daniel Ock, founder of Ock-Ziff Capital Management and also co-head of U.S. equities at Goldman Sachs, very experienced in this type of endeavor. Their president and director, Glenn Furman, was co-founder and managing partner of MSD Capital. Between their senior management and board, this is literally like the A-team. They have stated criteria in making an acquisition. They are looking for a business with defensible business models, large and growing end markets, and superior fundamentals and economics. We'll get to this later when we speculate on what possible companies they may be acquiring. AJAX has stated that the company it intends to acquire will come from the internet, software, fintech, or consumer industries. So let's take a look at a list of companies that fit the mold of what AJAX may intend to acquire. Given the background of the senior management team and board, we're thinking a social media company like Clubhouse might make sense. Possibly Reddit or Discord, but they may not fit the model. Clubhouse to me is positioned to explode as it's currently loaded with celebrities, has an invitation-only model right now. Everyone wants into this. It is uniquely positioned in social media and differentiated with Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Reddit and Discord may or may not promise the same growth. I think there's a lesser probability it would be those two. Another highly likely prospect is a financial company called Transferwise. Transferwise allows you to transfer funds internationally in various currencies, and it handles the currency exchange. This company is a rapidly growing fintech company and would definitely fit the acquisition model. Current valuation of Transferwise is already at $5 billion. It has 8 million plus customers, 300 million plus in revenue, and has been profitable for more than 1 year. To me, this definitely fits the profile of what AJAX would be looking for. Another fintech-related company or crypto company would be Coinbase. This might be great timing to take them over with the resurgence of crypto we've seen in the last few months. Stripe is another payment processing platform that allows money transfer and payments to be processed over the internet. Surprisingly, they're the second biggest payment processor behind PayPal. Acquiring them would allow them to chase PayPal and could see rapid growth. Continuing with financial services companies, Chime is another financial app that allows for mobile banking. There's a lot of strong possibilities with this company, but we would think it's a lower probability of being acquired by AJAX. They did mention going after consumer apps such as Instacart. That might be a possibility. Instacart provides home delivery of groceries. Let's face it, we're all going to be continuing to work from home in the near future, and remote work is here to stay. So I think this type of business has huge growth ahead of it. As we mentioned, Discord and Reddit are possibilities, but we don't think they are high probability options. Let's talk about the technicals on the chart for a second. Specifically, let's look at the chart from February 10th, 2021. When looking at charts for SPACs, you have to understand that nothing will happen with the stock price, and usually nothing will happen with the volume until rumors of an acquisition or some news hits or news is released as to what the company is acquiring. This has been the case with AJAX, but interestingly enough, on February 10th, volume surged from 1 million a day to 4.3 million. Price was around $13. Resistance is around 14.10 and 14.75. This actually won't matter when news is released. A good announcement for a SPAC will smash through resistance and you could see gains of 40 to 100% in a couple weeks, often the next day. Support is around 12.65. That's where I'm setting my stop. Again, a SPAC is a waiting game. Without news, there's no strong reason for the stock to go up or down or worry about support or resistance. So with the volume movement on February 10th, we're patiently waiting for news. They've had since October to find a company. The next few days or the next week will tell if we get news any longer, and we'll get into another waiting game. So given that 2020 was such an amazing year for SPACs, given the dream management team with AJAX, and given the likely targets for acquisition and the recent volume movement in the chart, we think you need to make up your mind on this stock pretty quickly. It fits our portfolio in the high risk category and we're willing to hold it. Do your own research. Look at this SPAC, read about the management team, think about the companies they might acquire, then decide if it fits your portfolio. We're not trying to give you advice on what's best for your portfolio, but for us, it's a high risk hold and we're hoping for a payout in the near future. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe for more great content coming up, and leave us your comments with stock ideas or comments on this particular stock. Thank you.